Day 16. Saturn, Santa, and Satan. Earlier in this series, we've unpacked the notion of Santa as a personification of the expansive sun and infinite creative light. So how then can Santa also correlate with Satan, the adversity, and Saturn, the planet of time, materiality, and contraction? Let's take a look. Mystics and astrologers believe that Saturn and the Sun alternate their labour in the government of this world. This notion illustrates the interplay between the Sun and Saturn as cosmic forces that govern different aspects of life and the world. This idea is rooted in ancient alchemy, where celestial bodies are believed to have influence over the physical and metaphysical aspects of existence. In this view, reality is governed by both creation and limitation, by the influence of infinity and generation, the Sun, and time and decay, Saturn. Upon the esoteric planisphere, the Sun becomes the great archangel who defeats Satan, Saturn, and tramples upon the head of the serpent of matter, and thenceforward guards the way of life and immortality with the flaming swords of solar power. The Sun is a source of life, light, and energy. It represents the divine spark in the microcosm and the universe. The Sun is associated with qualities like power, authority, will, and the conscious self. In the body, the Sun, Santa, is assigned to the crown chakra, North Pole, at the top of the energetic system. The geometrical dodecahedron is usually assigned to spiritual energy in the third eye chakra that further morphs into the sphere associated with the crown chakra. The Sun, and indeed the crown chakra, are associated with the colour white, a colour that's also featured in Santa's attire. Conversely, Saturn is associated with structure, materiality, discipline, time, and limitations. It's depicted as a stern teacher or the great malefic. It represents the constraint of time, which is a necessary mechanism actually in the material world, but is non-existent in the light realm. In the body, Satan or Saturn is associated to the root at the bottom of the energetic system. The geometrical cube, also known as a kaba, is usually assigned to base energy and the root chakra. Saturn, also assigned to the cube, and indeed the root chakra, are associated with the colour red, a colour again featured in Santa's attire, and again traditionally assigned to Satan. Remember, in the analogy where the Sun signifies spirit, Saturn represents matter. With the illustration of this interplay between Saturn in the root chakra at the base of the spine and the Sun in the crown chakra at the apex of the body, it's easy to see how Satan and Santa demonstrate the extreme ends of a polarity, similar to Judas, base energy, and Judah, crown energy, in the Bible. Judas becomes Judah. The alternating exertions of these energies symbolizes the alchemical process of transmutation, where base Satan energy is raised and refined into crown, Sun, Santa energy. When Santa is flying in his sleigh, he's in spirit form. And when he's in the fireplace at the base of the chimney, he takes material form. The secret of the Philosopher's Stone is to make the fixed volatile and to spiritualize the materialistic Saturn in the fire of pure spirit. i.e. within yourself. More imagery helping us to visualize the ascending force is seen with the geometric shapes assigned to these chakras and cosmic bodies. Starting at the root chakra, Saturn's cube turns, elevates and transforms into the third eye dodecahedron, which eventually perfects itself to become the sphere or gold of the crown chakra. The perfected cube represents the personality that has had all the unevenness, roughness and inequality polished away by experience. Another visual display of these polar energies comes with the fact that the name Santa is, of course, an anagram for the word Satan. Writing these two words in vertical formation shows the N, which is the Hebrew nun, meaning seed, moving upwards from the bottom position to the mid position. This also highlights the connection between Satanic forces, the carnal mind and procreative energy or essences, seed. The seed must be preserved and raised, like the N or nun, in order to experience the full expression of enlightenment in the crown. If you want to destroy any nation without war, make adultery or nudity common in the young generation. Those sensitive to polar energies may feel the creative surge of light and inspiration while simultaneously grappling with the challenges of survival and primal instincts tied to Saturn. Mystic teachings promote the idea that humanity must learn to integrate both energies, using the creative light to rise in consciousness while also embracing the purging and transformative forces of Saturn to release useless programs and energies. In essence, these complementary forces govern existence. The Sun and Saturn, light and dark, creation and destruction, Santa and Satan, evil and live, a reverse anagram, ease and adversity, Judas and Judah, etc., etc. There's no matter without spirit, so it's up to each individual to shepherd their exposure to satanic forces. No matter how pure and disinterested man may appear, there lurks the slimy reptile of selfishness even when he least expects it. It's this grim monster, self, that each aspirant to truth seeks to conquer. There's a lot more to be said about Saturn and its influence. So if you would like to go deeper, again, these daily shorts are all inspired by the pages of this book, Christmas Alchemy, Harnessing Cosmic Energy. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for part 17. Saturn eats the... I don't know if I can say that, so I'm not going to. May divine light manifest itself in you all, always and in all ways. Namaste.